Welcome back to Final Fantasy V, a 4-job Fiesta. We had a nasty run-in with the Dome Chimera on the way down here, which we were warned about, but we wanted to kill it anyway. So our thieves and our berserkers are now going to be joined by a bard, but sadly we don't actually have the bard job available to us yet. So let's enter the Library of the Ancients and continue to fight with just the thieves and the berserkers. The basement stacks have been overrun by monsters. Hey Mid, that's Professor Sid's grandson. He said something about looking for a book. I haven't seen him since then. I haven't the faintest idea where Mid's run off to. Right, so before we do anything, let's use one of these helpful healing pots. And get ourselves back up. This is the Library of the Ancients, an archive of old texts. Why, you should be reading right now. Some books in the basement have been possessed by monsters. Such a shame. According to one of our texts long ago, the crystals used to be much more powerful than they are today. After learning that, Professor Sid created machines to increase the power of the crystals to their former states. But it overcharged the crystals and they shattered. It's this one, I think. Due south of here is the village of Jakol. They've excavated all sorts of precious items from the ruins there. I feel like there's something quite important within these pages. 30 years ago, a monster, Byblos, appeared near the Wind Shrine. It was eventually sealed beneath this library. So Byblos is apparently going to be a brick wall for us in this challenge. So we're going to get to enjoy that. This is the library's oldest tome, however half of its pages have been lost, so I cannot be read. Yep, it's impossible to read this book. So we need to find the other half of our book if we want to read it. A long time ago, Ifrit would burn the possessed books for us. I only want to burn the books that are possessed, but we don't know which ones those are. Well, I guess we'll find out. A Blue Mage's Journey. Finally started learning enemy skills. Arrow. Level 5 Death. That's the best blue magic spell in the entire game because it works on about a third of the boss fights. Oh, it looks like we found the monster. Page 32. Oh, let's steal from it. Sadly, it looks like we can't silence it with our mage mashers. Page 64. I think this is the one that can teach us level 5 death. But sadly, we don't have a blue mage, so we can't learn it. Yep, there we go. Oh, we were all level 5. Never mind. Well, that ended quickly. Okay. Yeah, we're all level 15. We can't be a multiple of level 5 in this dungeon, otherwise we get instantly game over. So, let's just pretend that that didn't happen. A Traveller's Journey. I'll give this strange stuff I found to a man from Tycoon. You know, let's try and use our Berserker to burn it down. So we're all going to attack this turn, and then hopefully our Berserker can one-shot the page 64. Okay, luckily he didn't do level 5 death this time. So, if you learn level 5 death, then your blue mage can basically just solo the rest of the game. And there's also a really good farming location later in the game that level 5 death works on. Nah, we don't get any rewards, sadly, for destroying that possessed book. Never mind. Let's heal back up and hopefully we'll get a level while we're down here, because we need to be level 16, otherwise we won't get very far in this dungeon. So we're just going to have to move all these bookshelves if you want to make progress. Yeah, I thought there'd be something sneaky like that. Ooh, a chest. First chest contains an ether. That's 750 gold for us since we can't use mana. Oh, everyone burn him down quickly. We need to get this guy out of the way. Ah, this guy's much safer. Oh, seriously? Page 64 comes back out. Okay, good. As long as if they don't manage to use level 5 death, then we're okay. Yeah, that's a really obvious secret. Oh, I believe this is a boss fight. How's our health looking? Oh, no time like the present. Let's do this. I am Ifrit. For many years I have existed, sealed within the pages of this book. Only those who can withstand my flames will be granted the privilege of summoning me. Alright, it's time to take down Ifrit. Let's see, how much health do you have? Let's just use some normal potions for the time being. If we keep her over the 300 damage threshold of that fire rat, then she shouldn't die. I think it's time to use a high potion. Nothing to steal, excellent. Alright, now everyone just burn him down. We need to save our high potions for the next boss fight. We might want to just do this fight with 3 Berserkers, to be honest, and try and burn him down before he can kill us. Oh. We lost Faris. I guess it's a good thing we didn't go with 3 Berserkers after all. Let's see, let's just do some normal potions on Faris. Yeah, I think we need to burn him down before this blaze overwhelms us. Hey, we can actually silence him. Excellent. Okay, this is going to make it much easier. Good old mage mashers. I'm glad I stole them on the escape from Karnak. Okay, now he's resorting to physical attacks to try and kill us. Okay, everyone burn him down. Oh, I thought you were silenced. Okay, never mind. Enough! You've proven your worth. I shall grant you the use of my powers. Hey, we learned Vigilance. And we got a flame scroll which we can't use because we don't have any ninjas. Alright, thanks game. We've received the summon monster Ifrit, which again we can't use because we don't have a summoner. Ah, well, I believe you need Ifrit to actually continue with the game, so it's a good thing we killed him anyway. So what is Vigilance? Prevents back attacks. I think we automatically do that as it is. As a thief, so I don't think we actually need to equip it. See, Bart's, I want you to just have fine passages for the time being. I only want Faris to have flee, so it's less menu hopping if you want to use items. How's our health looking? Let's use some extra potions and get our health back up. Ah, that should do for the time being. I guess we probably should do an extra heal. I can't remember how much damage those arrow attacks did. None shall pass. Ifrit! Oh, sorry, sir. Yeah, we need Ifrit to be able to get by this guy. I don't think we can do anything from here. Hey, back attack. Excellent. Everyone burn him down before we get a level 5 death. I'm just going to wait for our Berserker to attack. And then I'll jump on. Yeah, I thought that was going to happen. Let's just try and kill page 64 before he does level 5 death. Right, at least he gives us Phoenix Downs, so he doesn't just murder us, at least he gives us some healing as well. I guess this book wanted to fight. Oh wow, that's close. Let's just continue attacking. We won't be able to heal up enough to not die, so may as well go for it. Oh, page 128, what do you have? Slimer. Covered in gummy liquid. Oh, there goes Bars. I guess I should have healed from him after all. Oh, well, he gave us a Phoenix Down, so it's not like we're gonna lose one. We just didn't get one. No, don't use the elixir. Jeez. That could have been a mistake. Right, so it looks like we managed to get about, I think that was about 15 elixirs maybe, from our escape from Karnak. So that was very good. We're going to use all those elixirs later in the game. Right now we're going to stick to high potions. Alright, let's go down here first. Now we need to find a way up to that chest. Oh, we have to fight this boss again. Alright. I didn't actually pay attention to what we stole from this guy the last time. It's probably not important. Level 5 death. Did we level up yet? No, we didn't level up. Never mind. Your party was defeated by bullshit. Okay, thanks, game. Well, let's keep a move on. Hey, we actually leveled up, so now we can survive a level 5 death. At least with one party member. So I guess that's better than nothing. And I guess while we're here, we may as well use the tent. Tents are very cheap. We're making easily enough money to keep going from the things we steal in combat. So I don't think money's ever going to become an issue, at least at this point in the game when things aren't that expensive. Okay, how do we get to that chest? Clearly I missed something. Let's go and try and find that chest before we do the boss. Actually, while we're here, let's go for the boss fight, because I've been told that this boss is going to be very difficult for us. So we may as well give it a shot. Let's see how it goes. What's that? Mid? Stay on your toes. I have a bad feeling about this place. Hello, Byblos. Right, do you have anything good to steal? A mallet. Oh, that's better than nothing. We can steal a dark matter apparently from him, but it's a rare chance, so I don't think we can get it. Yeah, I think it's like a 4% chance to steal it, instead of the other item. And he protected himself. Okay, well I think we're screwed. Well, luckily we don't use our MP, so Magic Hammer won't do anything to us. Wind Slash. Okay, Wind Slash does massive damage. We need to heal up fast. Yeah, I think we need to farm loads of high potions for this boss to survive that Wind Slash attack. So I think we probably want to go with 3 Berserkers for this fight, and hope that they can deal all the damage, because at the moment these thieves aren't really doing anything for us outside of healing. Even though the healing is obviously important. Alright, let's get Lena back up. Sadly we can't silence him, which would be really effective. Another Wind Slash. Okay, we're fully out of high potions. Let's try and heal up using normal potions. Yeah, just keep wasting your turns in Magic Hammer, that's good for us. Okay, confused, that's nasty. Okay, we need to hit you and break you out of confusion. If we need to, then we'll try and use our elixirs. But I'm really hoping to keep them for later in the game. Yeah, we just simply can't deal with the Wind Slash damage at the moment. We need high potions. Oh, let's try and burn him down. So we just have to go back to the fire ship, and we have to fight poltergeists, and just steal loads of high potions. And that's going to be the only way we can survive this fight. We'll try it with 3 Berserkers and see if we can burn him down. I doubt it, but you never know. Whenever in doubt, just throw in the Berserkers. I don't think it does any physical attacks. I don't think Elven Mantle's really going to help us. I guess we'll put it on anyway, just in case. Because I know that he has a second phase, and he might use physical attacks then. Right, and let's swap Galuf to a Berserker. And then we'll go like this, and then we'll use all our high potions and see if we can kill him in time. So let's do this. Oh, I forgot to heal up when we swapped, never mind. Yeah, just continue wasting your turns halving our MP. Come on, Berserkers. Sadly, we still just got the mallets rather than the dark matter. So they do more damage and they attack quicker than we can input commands. You just use a normal potion for now. Make sure that you survive the upcoming wind slash. Alright, time for high potions. Okay, I think we might need to swap the row that our thief is on, because it seems to always target the top row with that slow attack. And we need our healer to not be slowed. Right, luckily Berserkers are immune to confusion. So nothing will stop them from attacking until they're dead. Oh, he does do physical attacks. Excellent. I forgot about that. Yeah, of course he did. He did them to us last time as well. For some reason, it just went out of my mind at the time. Right, heal yourself quickly, Faris. You're the most important person to keep alive because you're the only one we can control. If Lena dies, it's a shame, but we can get her back up. Alright, let's get Lena back up. We probably can't heal everyone back up before the next wind slash, but at least we get some extra damage on the field. Level halved. I forgot he did that attack. Okay, our thief is going to take double damage now, roughly. And has less max HP. Luckily, Discord only lasts for the fight, so we don't need to re-grind to get our level back. Right, now he's in the final phase where he starts spamming Drain. So when we get to this point in the fight, we just have to hope that our Berserkers can finish him off before we die. Which sadly didn't work for us. So I think we're going to need 2 Thieves and 2 Berserkers. So that we can keep healing. Because 1 Thief wasn't enough. But we also need to get some more potions. Ah well, at least we tried it, that's what's important. So we'll continue exploring through this area and get that final chest that we missed. See whereabouts that was. Are we back to our thief party? Yeah, we are. Right, so we have to find the entrance to so what did you have? Oh, you have an ether. Excellent. High pace 64. Oh, 256. What do you have? A high potion. Excellent. So I guess we could also farm the high potions here, but then we'll have to deal with level 5 death, which I'd rather not deal with. So luckily every time it turns a page, we can steal a new item. Alright, so how do we get up to that chest? We can't see any secret passages with our thieves at the moment, so we must have just missed something. Just gonna wait for everyone to get a turn, in case we get a page 64. Of course we got a page 64. Yeah, these normal potions we're getting just aren't enough anymore. We need to get ourselves high potions, but sadly we can't buy them yet. I believe everybody is level 16 except for one person. Oh no, we're all 16, so nobody can die to level 5 death anymore. Here we go. Here's where that chest was that we missed. Right, so we don't have to worry so much about this guy anymore. At least until we get to level 20. Well, I'm glad that this didn't happen when we were level 15. So if you're unfamiliar with level 5 death, then yes, it is just if your level is a multiple of 5, then the spell works. And if it isn't, then you won't. Is that really 3 in a row, page 64s? Right, we're immune to your attack this time, mate. Hey, we got Berserk. Even though there's really no point giving Berserk to anyone else. And we get ourselves a ninja suit. Excellent. Can we use that as a thief? We can. Okay, yeah, giving that to Faris is definitely going to help her move quicker, so that we can use more potions. Man, that would have been a terrible go if we were level 15 still. We just started the fight with level 5 death. So at the moment we're just going to make our way back to the fire ship, so that we can steal loads of high potions from the poltergeist. I think it'll be quicker than trying to get them here, because the spider seems to spawn rarely. Because we need that spider to actually get the high potions. Oh, talking about the spider. Oh wait, no, you're an ether. It's the mask guy that we need. Ah, here he is. Okay, this was a wonderful fight. We got 1,500 gil from the 2 ethers, and we got a high potion. Moon flute. Oh, we're all berserked. Except for our berserker, who really doesn't care about it, because they're already berserked at all times. Alright, let's heal up Barks. We're getting a very high encounter rate while we're down here. And I'm so glad we're not level 15 anymore. Now that we're starting to get this enemy encounter. For triple page 64. So I don't think we're going to try and level up. We're going to avoid our level ups while we get these potions. We're just going to flee from the fights. Wait, how do we get out of here? There we go. I wish if it would make this a little bit easier to get out. Right, now we're back at the entrance. Oh yeah, we didn't have dash active. I keep forgetting about that. So we're just going to run away from fights because we don't want to over-level the boss. We just need to get the healing to survive it. And any items that we steal are also going to be kept when we flee from the fight. So we're back to our favourite location, the fire ship. Good music and good items to steal, as well as the thief gloves. Now, how do we continue again? I think it was up here. I did mention I was going to run away from the fights, but I was scared of being, darkness then. Which I guess shouldn't matter since we're just going to flee, so it doesn't really matter if we can't hit the enemy. So we seem to have a high encounter rate against poltergeists in the final room, so that's why I'm going back all the way there. Hey, here's a poltergeist. I guess while we're here we'll also get some free gil as well, by stealing from the robots. Since these guys can give us ethers. Ah well, let's just get out of here before our Berserker finishes them off. Just gonna absolutely make sure, because I'm pretty sure we keep the items. So we have 8 high potions. And then we'll make sure that we get the 9th or 10th from the next fight we have with the poltergeist. Wait, that's the wrong way. Never mind. I was supposed to go to the left door. Ah well, it doesn't take us long to get back there. So I'm going to off-screen the grind once we actually get there. The farm. I keep using the wrong terminology. Grind is to get experience, farm is to get items. So this room is where I seem to have a high encounter rates with the poltergeists. Yep, 2 poltergeists. Excellent. Right, how many high potions? Yep, we kept both high potions. So I'm just going to stay here until we get probably about 50 high potions or more, while not getting any experience. and some extra ethers as well if possible. Because we're definitely going to need the high potions as we continue with the game, because our normal potions at this point are just not working, and we can't buy high potions anywhere yet. So sadly we have to do this grind since we don't have a healer. So what I want to do, I think, is to go 2 healers and 2 berserkers. So Galuf, you go and be a berserker. And keep on your elven mantle, that's important. And then Bart, I want you to, let's lose our flee ability, we don't need that on this fight. Yeah, that should work out for us. And now let's heal up with some of our potions. And we'll see how this goes. So we're going to be healing with Faris and Bart, and then we're going to be attacking with Lena and Galuf. That's going to be my strategy for the time being, and we'll see if it works. What's that? Mid? Stay on your toes, I have a bad feeling about this place. Come on, Byblos, time for a rematch. First off, let's steal, see what we get. Yeah, he always seems to use that on the top player. Just a mallet, sadly. So we're going to leave the 2 berserkers to attack constantly, since we can't really do anything about it anyway. And then we're just going to keep our 2 thieves ready to heal. Actually, I was a waste to use a high potion this early. Never mind. Because this might be a very long fight. Especially when he starts healing himself. Okay, he just half a level of our Berserker. That's terrible. Now we're going to do even less damage. We're just going to use some normal potions as well and mix them in between if we don't need to use the big ones. Oh, come on, Berserkers, I need you to hit the boss. Yeah, our Berserker's now doing terrible damage because her level was halved. Yeah, please waste your mana, or your turn rather, halving our mana pool that we can't use. Well, Lena's going to be basically useless on this fight now, sadly. Right, so as long as if we have enough high potions to keep going, then we can beat him. At least until he starts doing drain anyway near the end of the fight. Yeah, just keep wasting your turn with Magic Hammer. It's the best thing you can do for us. There's another Wind Slash. I'm pretty sure Faust was already slowed then, so that was worthless, but thanks for doing it. Right, we need to, knock you out of your senses. Oh, she's silenced now, but that doesn't really matter, I guess. So sadly there's no way to cure Discord with the level half that it does. We just have to deal with it. Which, sadly, we can't really do because it just means we're going to be worthless now. And I'm pretty sure that it lasts after death as well. I could be wrong, though. If we fail this fight, then I'll double check that. Because it might be worth intentionally letting her die. See, do we need to use a high potion? I don't think we need to use a high potion yet. We're just going to keep our healing. Alright, nice dodge there, Bart. Those elven capes are amazing. I wish we could put haste onto our... Oh, great, she's confused again. Oh no, it missed, excellent. At least our Berserkers can't be confused. If he decides to do it on them, that would be amazing. Oh, silence can run out, I didn't know that. Okay, so he can use slow on different targets and not just for top row. It's just that he doesn't like to do it. So now our Berserker is even slower. Right, final phase. Which means we have to now do enough damage to burn him down before we die to the drain. Or before he heals himself, rather. Because we now need to deal more damage when he heals. Nope, you're dead. Okay, he's healing for more than we can hit due to his protect. Yeah, I think we might need to get a few more levels to increase our damage. Oh, especially if he decides to do Discord again and lower our level. So now we do even less damage. Yeah, I think we need to get a few more levels before we can take down Byblos. Come on, Galuf, you can do it. I believe in you. So I believe a drain is a counter-attack. So every time we attack him, we need to deal more damage from that drain. Which we're just not doing, so this is now impossible. I believe that hammers and axes have a chance to deal extra damage. So the next time we fight him, I think we're going to give him some of our weaker hammers and see if that does more damage or not. Well... See, what else can we really do at this point? I think we just need to level. I don't really think there's anything else we can do. Because we need to do more damage than Drain deals. That's our big hurdle. Because we're at the final phase of a boss fair when he starts doing Drain, but we just do not have the damage to counter it. Yeah, so we need to go get a couple more levels. I think we'll go up to level 19. Because I heard that was a good level for this boss. And then we'll return. We won't get to level 20, otherwise he'll be murdered by page 64 again. So I'll be right back after we get level 19. So now it's time for our second rematch with Byblos. Let's do this. What's that? Mid? Stay on your toes, I have a bad feeling about this place. So this time we came a little bit better prepared. We are now level 19. Right, good, he's starting off with a magic hammer. That's good for us. So we now have two thieves in the back row, and we're just going to be stealing and attacking him. Not stealing and attacking him, I mean healing and attacking him. So every time he throws out a wind slash, we're just going to throw out a heal. And we're going to let our berserkers do their work. So we gave the berserkers the hammers. So as long as if we actually hit the boss, then they should be able to do more damage because it should go through his defense. Oh, you're dead. Okay, we did our best, but yeah, we ran out of healing in the end. And he still has mana. How do you still have MP left? You used Drain so many times. Who gave you this much mana? Ah, I felt so good about that one as well. It felt like we could have beat him. So, either we need to do more damage to outdo his healing, or we need to find a way to drain his mana even quicker, or last longer. Those are our three options. Well, it was a good attempt. And it's time for our fourth and final fight with Byblos. This time we're taking him down. What's that? Mid? Stay on your toes, I have a bad feeling about this place. Come on, Byblos. This time you're going down. So let's start off with a steal, and then we're going to keep you on the side. So you may have noticed that Lena's dead. This is actually a part of our strategy. We're going to keep her down until he starts draining, and then we're going to get her up. And then it's go mode. We have to kill the boss before she gets discorded. So we're now level 21, so we have a bit more health, and our damage should be a bit higher on our Berserkers. If we actually hit the boss, of course. So we're going to attack with two of our people and use Bart's here to actually just heal us up. Right, okay, our healer is now slowed, that's not good. But we'll have to deal with it. Right, heal yourself, Bart. So we're still using the hammers like we were last time. Because it is more effective since they will break through his defenses easier. Right, Galuf's now got half damage. That's annoying, but we're going to have to deal with it. That's why we keep Lena dead. At the moment, we're just working our way towards the drain phase. And once we get there, then it's go time. It would be great if we actually hit the boss though, because we do need to try and get there before we get discorded too much. Says he would still like to use Galuf for a bit until he becomes useless. Alright, do we need to break you? Yeah, we do. Alright, get back in the fight, Faris. So I think we need to do about 1,500 damage or so to reach the final phase, when he starts draining. So I learnt from our last fight that he has about 1,000 mana, and drain only costs about 13. So that's why we weren't able to drain his mana pool, he just had way too much. Right, for now, it's best that you also heal us, rather than attack. I'm gonna have to heal up Galuf here. He's still useful until we get Lena up. See, I think we're safe to attack the boss. And Bart is confused. Nope, never mind, it missed. Excellent. Right, let's throw in some safety heals just in case. In case he decides to combo us with 2 wind slashes in a row like he did before. Well, actually, he did about 5 in a row at some point. When we have two thieves with the ATB at the same like that, when they're both able to act, then I prefer to attack first. And that way we can stagger the command for the next one before the boss moves. Since this gives us more time to reach the item slot. Yeah, Bart's damage really doesn't matter on this fight, he's just healing us. Alright, let's heal up Galuf. We need to keep Galuf active until we can get Lena in the fight. Right, let's break Bart's out of that. Actually, let's see who he attacks first. He didn't attack himself, that's a shame. That's our main gouge coming into work there, to make us dodge that attack. Yeah, Galuf's the one who's getting all of these half levels instead of Lena, this time. Right, you just stay on the side, Bart, in case we need to heal anyone. Like now. Come on, hit the boss, Galuf. Alright, Faris' damage is going down now. Right, he's still not go mode yet. Right, heal yourself, Bart. And you heal yourself, Faris. Yeah, Galuf's starting to do very low damage now with all of these discords he's taking. Right, let's heal up Galuf still. For the time being, he's still useful. Hopefully we'll get a good roll on our hammer damage. Right, you attack the boss. And miss spectacularly. Now, I've still got quite a bit of health. We shouldn't have to heal yet. Man, he's really spamming Discord, but as long as if Lena doesn't take it, then we'll be alright. Alright, you just heal yourself, Bart, for safety. So you heal yourself. Yeah, Galuf's damage, he's probably like level 1 by now, with how many discords he's taken. Right, let's not heal Galuf anymore. Right, you heal Faris. Come on, Faris, I need you to hit the boss. Right, you just go for an attack. You heal yourself. Yeah, Galuf's basically useless at this point, sadly. We might need to just get Lena up now because I don't think we can get to the drain phase as we are. I think we need to get her up as the main damage dealer in our party. So we're going to wait until Galuf dies, and then we're going to revive her. That way Galuf's attacks won't trigger the drain counter-attack. I was hoping we would reach the drain phase before Galuf became useless, but sadly we didn't. I'm just waiting for a wind slash or something to finish him off. But it doesn't look like it's going to be coming. No, never mind, we didn't need to attack her after all. Man, this was supposed to be our big victory fight, but Galuf is just not hitting the boss whatsoever. We still need to wait until he dies, though. Let's just, no, I really don't want to have to heal us, but I guess we should. This is the one time I actually want you to do a wind slash, so you can get rid of Galuf. Come on, boss. Kill Galuf. And we're confused again. This is really not going well. It's like the one time the boss is actually playing fair now is when we need him to die. Excellent, finally. Right, it's go mode. This isn't what we wanted to happen, but we're gonna have to deal with it. It's time for Lena to prove her worth. Go and fight that boss. Be the Berserker you were born to be. So Lena sadly has very low defense because we took off her armor to make her quicker. So we're just gonna have to make sure we heal her a lot, and that she doesn't keep missing the boss. Right, good. Use Discord on the other players. I guess let's heal ourselves, so that we can focus more on healing Lena if she gets hit. I really hate hammers and axes. Their hit rate is so dreadful. We need to break her out of this confusion. Get back in the fight, Faris. Lena, our entire strategy revolves around you killing the boss. Can you please hit the boss with your hammer? Right, drain phase. Now we just have to hope that we get good damage rolls. And he never discords Lena. Because if he discords Lena, then we're screwed. Lena, please hit Byblos. It wasn't a very big hit. Man, I really dread using these hammers. I should not have done it. It wasn't a good idea. We're not hitting the boss at all. Let's defend ourselves and see if we take less damage from the drain if it lands on us. Now, that's more like it. Right, we're just going to stay defended until we need to heal ourselves or break boss out of confusion. Let's see if he attacks himself. He did, excellent. Yeah, just keep wasting Discord on Faris. Yeah, I don't think the defend actually works at all for magic damage. It doesn't look like it does. So I guess let's just continue healing. Right, he's not counter-attacking for some reason, that's good. We'll take advantage of that. Or at least we'll try to if we actually hit the boss. Come on, Lena, this is your big moment. This is where you prove your worth for our party. By slaying the brick wall that's been thrown in our way. I'm pretty sure that I healed Faris and Bart. We did it! We did it! Ha! Yeah! Screw you! We finally got you down. And we got the mug ability. Oh, that's brilliant. We'll make good use out of that. Well, what matters is we won. Huh? I told you not to bother me when I'm reading. Don't tell me you were so engrossed in that book the whole time. That whole time? Oh, now that you mention it, I did hear some rustling behind me. Oh, was that you? Fighting that monster for like half an hour? You gotta be kidding. A strange bird, this one. Whatever, I guess it's time to go back, huh? You guys coming too? I know a shortcut. Yeah, that guy did mention that there was something about that bookshelf. Mid, there you are. Mid, you alright? Thank you for finding Mid. Oh, thank goodness you're back. Huh? You came to save me? I don't know what I needed to be saved from, but it was nice of you anyway. Oh yeah, look at this. I found the most amazing book. Check it out. I bet with this method we could repower the fire-powered ship. I gotta tell Grandpa Sid about it right away. Sid? Oh, you know of him? He's my grandfather. Grandpa is so awesome. When he's researching, he's unstoppable. He never gives up until he's found the solution. Maybe that's how he was, in the past, but now... What are you talking about? I'm just saying, he sure is acting like he's given up now. What? He would never do that. Wait, Mid! Well, before we go anywhere, we need to immediately heal ourselves. Let's talk to the guy who was up here. It's this one, I think. I think he's still looking for how it actually opened. So some of these people are mentioning about trying to find Mid, but I can't be bothered to find out who it was. What matters is we won, we're victorious. And that means I need to take a quick moment here to tell the people who I needed the help from that very news. Oh, at least I would if it didn't screw up my print screen so I didn't actually get it. Never mind. I guess it's not important. There we go. Now we'll continue. Let's told them that that boss who's meant to be scared of Ifrit is now scared of a cat-girl with a giant axe. Oh yeah, we don't need 2 Berserkers anymore. And we also need to put Flea back on our menu as well. So let's swap around our jobs a little bit. Galof, you go back to Thief. And I want you to still keep the Elven Mantle, since it's far more important than that other item you keep automatically equipping. Let's see, I want you, Lena, to go back to using your proper Mithril armor that has higher defense. We changed out of this so that we had lower weight and higher strength. And I think right now I prefer to go back to Mage Mashers, and I want you to use the main gouge. Since the main gouge is a lot more powerful than the hammer, it's just that it doesn't go through defense. So that's why we kept using the hammer. Right, and let's put Bart's back on the front row so we can damage the enemy. So Faris now has the ability to mug the enemy. Attack and steal from an enemy. But with that said, I want to keep Flea instead. We'll be using Mug later when we want to get both experience and items. But for now, we just want to get away from these fights. So while we're here, we can go and have quite the payday if we sell all of these ethers we've been collecting. Because we've been stealing ethers from a lot of enemies. We have 57 of them. Let's see how much money we can make. So you can make 42,000 gil. Yeah, I think we're going to get that. That's the good thing about not having anyone who can actually use mana, is that we don't need to worry about ethers. And we can just sell them all. Let's have a victory piano song. Since we are training to be a bard now, so we do need to make sure that we get good at being a bard. Our piano skills sadly didn't level up though, since we've already sung that piano. Sid! Mid isn't here? Come on man, pull yourself together. Leave me alone, don't waste your time on a worthless old lump like me. Grandpa! Mid? I think he's just punching his dad in the face. Ah, Mid, stop that. What are you doing? What am I doing? What are you doing, you silly old fool? You never give up. Never. And I'm just going to beat it into you with my fists. Mid. You always told me not to be afraid of failing. But if you messed up, you should just have to start over and try again. What happened to that? Mid. Mid. Just try again. Mid, you're absolutely right. Of course I am. It's not over. The Earth Crystal is still out there. Yeah, but where? That I don't know, but we've got to find it and protect it. And to do that, we'll need the fire-powered ship. I'm right, aren't I? Yes, we'll need to get the fire-powered ship moving again, but without the crystal. I'm way ahead of you, Grandpa. Just look at this. Oh no, I brought back the book that had Ifrit in it. Oh, where'd you dig this up? Ah, I see, like that. Nice work, Mid. This could do it. Alright, let's get to work. Yeah. We're all hyped to get ourselves a new ship. Since we lost our old vessel in the ship graveyard near the start of the game. Alright, let's go follow Sid and Mid. You got any new news, Barkeep? Professor Sid skipped out of here, happy as a lark. I wonder what happened. Alright, let's go to the fire ship. Move it, guys! You'll have to excuse Mid, he's all fired up. We'll take care of the ship, so you kids just sit tight. Well, I guess we'll go and rest for the night then. Galof, what's wrong? Yeah, you do look even stranger than usual. Galof, you alright? What do you mean stranger than usual, Faris? My head. It was like I could almost remember. Grandpa. Mid? Grandpa! Cryle. So we do know that Cryle, that's the same character that we saw the Siren try to use against him near the start of the game, but he didn't remember her. Ah, Mid, stop that. What are you doing? What am I doing? What are you doing, you silly old fool? You said you never give up. Never. Ah, hey, knock it off. Everyone just loves punching each other in this game. Silly old fool. Cryle? Galof, what happened? Do you remember something? At least I think it's Cryle, it could be Crilly or something like that. I'm not from this world. I warped here through a meteorite from another world. Because the evil we'd sealed 30 years ago is beginning to reawaken, so I came to stop it. Evil is reawakening? That's right, big bad evil. 2, the Dark Warlock, X-Death. X-Death is one hell of a name for a villain. No doubt about it. The power of the 4 crystals is gathered here. Perfect. We'll use the power to seal X-Death here. So we have actually seen this location. We sailed past it near the start of the game, but we could only see a little bit of it. To seal him, I came here once before, 30 years ago. So if all 4 crystals are destroyed, then X-Death's seal will be broken as well. Right. Ah, my head. Galuf. I still can't remember clearly. We can't allow X-Deaths reborn. Galuf. I'm okay. Right, so we'll learn a little bit more about Galuf now. So he came from another world and decided, you know what the best thing is to deal with our villain? Let's seal him on another world and make it someone else's problem. Ah, slept like a top. Ah, slept like a top. I sound like the old man. It's finished. We are so awesome. Presenting a boat that will sail without any wind. So we can use the ship to go and find the Earth Crystal. Righto, we're counting on you. We'll return to the Library of the Ancients for now. We should be able to find some more clues there. If you need anything, then stop by. Take care of yourselves. And we get ourselves a new vessel, finally. We're off. So we have some, like, steamboat-style wheels on the side of our ship, so I guess it's probably powered by steam. Alright, so let's see what we can find from here. So let's check out the world map. So over to the right of us, where you can see the dragon flashing, that was the previous water that we had access to. So we can't go in there because it's encircled by mountains that stopped us from flying out with a dragon. So that means we have access to the rest of the world, so let's see what we can find. We can go to that meteorite from where we are. We can also go up to somewhere called Iceroy. Let's see, Lick seems to be encased by mountains, so we can't go there. We could go to Jakol, and we have heard about that location. We could go to Gon, the Tower of Ruin, but to get through there we need to go through the desert. So at the moment, I think we'll head over to Iceroy, at the top right, or the top left rather, and see what we can do up there. First off, let's fight some Sahagins. I always steal his potions, that's not important, let's just kill him. So I believe that the game progresses once we go down to the Crescent Island, which is in the bottom right corner of the map. So before we go there, we'll check out the other locations and see what we can find. Get a nice chunk of experience from these enemies. Well, as usual, since we're thieves, we can somehow increase the speed of our ship. So let's do it. So if we press the auto battle button, then it will automatically attack for us. And if all we're doing is normal attacks, then this will speed up the battle a little bit. So we'll fight a few of these unless we get too many encounters, and then we'll just start fleeing from them. They do give a nice chunk of experience though. Ooh, what are you? You're a reskin of a cockatrice, which means you'll probably petrify us. So let's kill that thing first. You know what, since we can't control our Berserker, we'll just attack whatever our Berserker attacks. Since we really don't have a choice in the matter. So we're fighting a Sea Abyss and a Thunder Anemone. What do you have? I guess it's probably just a gold needle. Yeah, it's one of those enemies that has a really low success chance from stealing, sadly. Man, this guy is very evasive. Okay, let's burn down the sea anemone. At least this way it gets rid of the other opponent, while we slowly try and hit this guy. This is quite ridiculous. We aren't even using any hammers or axes at the moment, we're using knives, so we shouldn't have a problem hitting the enemy. We might have to actually flee from this guy if we can't hit him. Hey, we hit him! Excellent. And he gave us barely any experience. Oh, that wasn't worth it at all. We did get some lightning scrolls, but we can't use them. Right, let's heal up before we do anything. Right, that should be enough health to reach the next town. Can we go down here? No, we can't. Let's just run from this fight, it's not worth it. I think that bird's probably weak to like lightning magic or something, but of course we can't use it because we don't have a black mage. We'll burn this fight down though. See, do you have anything special? Nothing to steal. See, let's get off here and check out the town. I don't mind life at a slower pace, that's why I'm a shepherd. Oh, I'm glad to hear it, mate. Can we buy high potions yet? No, we can't. Let's buy an extra Phoenix down. And let's stock up on our potions. And let's raid this guy's house. Or at least we would if there was anything to steal. What kind of secret passage is this if we can't steal anything from you? How much is the inn? 30 gil. Yeah, we'll pay it. 30 gil is only 10 gil more than the previous inn, so it's not expensive. And we're hyped and ready to go. Have you seen that huge waterfall east of here? That's Ishtari Falls. Pretty impressive, huh? Still, every time I see those millions of gallons of water, I kind of feel this urge. Well, I'm glad you told us about that urge. The last quake completely blocked off the road to the falls. Okay, at least we know we don't have to go there then. Ooh, we can buy a ring. I think that will make us immune to fire damage, water damage, and resist aging and zombification. That's really expensive, but really good. I think we can steal angel rings though, if I remember correctly. If not, then we'll just have to get those later in the game, when we can afford them. I'll tell you about rings. Flame rings absorb fire and protect against frost, but are weak against water attacks. Coral rings absorb water and protect against flame, but are weak against lightning attacks. Angel rings protect against aging and zombification. And while I'm at it, I'll tell you about the ultimate accessory, the ribbon. It prevents most status ailments. Sadly, there's no secret passage to get to that chest. I took a spin around the flower bed and found something good. Now let's check out the flowers then. Hey, a magic shop. What do you sell that we can't use? He sells haste, the best spell in the entire game, and we can't use it. Let's just see if there's any secret passage through these trees. No, there aren't. Some monster dressed like an old fellow's wandering the eastern woods. Stay sharp or he'll zap you with a bolt of lightning. Ba. 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 Ba ba. Baha. Ba. Ba. Ah, don't start at me like that. I was just pretending to be a beastmaster. Jeez. Oh, sorry, lady. No, move it, sheep. Better stay away from that sheep in the left corner of the pen, or he'll kick you. He's got a pretty bad attitude. Let's have a chat. Bah. How about if we get behind it? Poke, poke, poke. Yeah, you kinda asked for that one. Oh, you travelers trying to protect the crystal? Yeah, we are. In that case, let this song aid you on your noble quest. Romeo's ballad is a song of love. It is soothing enough to move the hearts of any who hear it, even monsters. I lead a quiet life, writing my songs. I'm waiting for the day when just awaiting the day when the wounds left by a certain person will heal. Okay, so did we learn the song? Yeah, we learned Romeo's ballad. So we can use that when we get our bard class, which is actually quite soon. There's a treasure hidden behind the waterfall. At least that's what my dear old great-great-grandmother told me. Oh, it's a pity we can't go there. Now, is there any, yeah, there's an armor shop here. Oh, no, wait, this is the shop that sells the rings. We'll come back here later, when we'll be able to buy those rings from him. Since we do want to do that before we, get too far in the game. Right, so we did hear a rumour about some old guy who hanged out in the forest. So let's go and see if we can find him. Hey, mini dragons. What do you have to steal? Okay, I think this is a bad fight. We need to get out of here. Well, let's try and kill them and see how we do. Yeah, I don't think we're meant to be here yet. We did 12 damage. Yeah, we need to get out of here. Flee. Okay. Let's use a few potions. I guess we should probably go back to the inn, actually. Okay, that was a bad idea. I guess we'll find out about that old guy later, because right now it's too dangerous to go into that forest. We did barely any damage, which means that they have very high defense, so we need to buy some better weapons before we can actually take them down. Right, so what's next? We could try going down to, Jakol. See, if we go north, then we should end up right next to Jakol. No, no, get away from this fight. Leg it. Yeah, so that town there is meant to be gone to a lot later in the game. So that's why the enemies there were very strong. Now, I don't want to fight this bird that just dodges all of our attacks. I'll fight any other fight that we get on the water, but not this guy. It's just not worth it. Alright, so we need to get inside that mountain range if we want to end up in that town. Yeah, we'll fight these Zahagans. Sadly, I don't think we can sleep on the fireboat. I don't think there's any way to get back on board the boat. At least where it is, anyway. So we don't have access to the high potion steel anymore from inside the boat. Because there's no way to actually get into the dungeon part of the boat now that we're sailing it. Right, let's check out this cave. Jakol Cave. Hey, a Skull Eater. Oh. Well, see you later, mate. He gave us 5 ABP from running away. Well, that was effective. Ah, someone's already been here and looted the place. Let's see if we can steal from it before it flees. Or we can murder us. That can happen too. We stole a tent. Okay, let's try and kill it. Okay, we need to get out of this fight. How do we flee? Ah, we hold down the right button. Okay. I think we're not supposed to be in this cave yet. So everyone just get up. If we're going to be one-shot, then there's no point healing. So let's give everyone the ability to flee. Nutkins! Oh, you guys look much cuter. I don't mind fighting you. You're a much better enemy to fight. So this cave contains both incredibly easy enemies and a brutal murder machine. Oh, there he is. Flee! Run! Get out of here! Okay, we're gonna burn through our Phoenix Downs, but at least we'll be able to explore the cave. Okay, we can't go in there for some reason. There's a switch hidden inside the chest. Flip it? Well, of course. Ah, Nutkins. That's much more like it. They look so adorable when they're not trying to eat our skull. Let's see, which way do we go? Let's go right first. No, no, run away, run away. It's a good thing we have thieves, so we can easily get away from this guy. Ah, calm Nutkins. Oh, where does this lead us? Ah, we get back to the surface. So if needed, we could come up here and use a tent to revive us for a lot cheaper. Well, for now, let's continue exploring. Nope, Skull Eater, get away! Run away! There's a card inside. Lone Wolf the Pickpocket was here. Yeah, so since we freed Lone Wolf the Pickpocket from the Dungeon of Waltz, I think it was, the Castle Waltz, he's gone around and stolen some of the treasure from the world. So sadly we can't get whatever that was. But hey, it's always a nice thing to help a comrade get out of a tight spot. A shuriken, which we can't use because we don't have a ninja. And a tent. We'll avoid reviving bards until we get out of here and we can use the tent, since it's cheaper than a Phoenix Down. As long as if we keep fighting Nutkins, then we'll be alright. We just can't take down the might of the Skull Eater. There are a few enemies like that in this game that are massively over-leveled for what you can currently deal with. There's loads of buttons down there, but I don't think they do anything, so let's just get out of here. We can always return later if we need to. So let's use a tent and get our friend back up and running. We'll just have a nice night out here in the open. And then we'll go and explore Jakol. Right, bombs. Let's see if we have anything nice. We only have potions, good. That means we don't have to ever worry about stealing, we can just kill them as quickly as possible. Because bombs, as their name entails, like to explode on us. And they do a lot of damage. A double lizard. It's literally just a lizard with two heads. Alright. Oh no, it turned around. And we're in Jakol. Welcome to Jakol. We who live in the village are descended from the ancient Ronkans. It sounds like a big deal, don't it? Or is it a big deal, or you're just making stuff up? The shops here sell weapons and armor that were excavated from the caves to the north. Oh, so they all contain like the bones of Skull Eater victims. My grandpa was an adventurer. He told me that there was something kept underneath Crescent Island. See, can we buy high potions from you? No, we still can't buy high potions. So I guess I'll mention that, before we talk to anyone else, that treasure that was in that cave that Lone Wolf the Pickpocket stole, it was either a cottage or it was a blitz whip, I think it was. Those are the only things that he steals. So since we don't have a Beastmaster, none of that's important to us, so that's why we let him out. This pub's always full of adventurers trying to find treasure in the northern cave, and none of them come back because of a Skull Eater. The caves up north are full of traps left by the ancients. Watch your step. If you go all the way in the cave and then climb out the wall, it takes you outside. Wait patiently on the road with the skull switches and the truth will be revealed. Ah, okay, looks like we do have to go back there then. You kids and your foolhardy sense of adventure. Far. The caves have been pretty run through by now, so most of the treasure chests you see have already been looted. You wouldn't think there's much point in checking them out, but try it. Might have something to do with the ancients' traps. See, let's have a dance. Now, we need to get on the stage. Come on, honey, stand next to me and we can do something special. Come on up and join us. And you on the other side of the screen, let's dance. Well, you heard them. I hope you're all dancing now. One more time. Yeah, Faris is one hell of a dancer. You know, we still have, we haven't actually got the Earth Shards yet, which gives us access to the Dancer job class. So there's always the chance that we could get a Dancer, which is probably a bad thing, so hopefully it won't happen. Ah, you're getting very good at this. Piano skills leveled up. Right, so we just need to keep doing that, and then eventually we'll be able to learn a new song for our bard, once we finally get the bard. I think we're actually going to get the bard very soon. Ever been to Eastery Falls? They're huge, and I suppose they'd be breathtaking. Man, I want to go. Sorry, kid, for butchering your lines. My pa's on an adventure. He's off adventuring right now. See, I heard that you guys have excavated armor and weapons. I want some of that. Way east of here, there's an island called Crescent Island. Ever heard of it? It really is shaped like a crescent. How ingeniously appropriate. Oh, I thought we could go this way, but we can't. Never mind. Ah, that's a downgrade to our current weapon. But then again, she's using a dagger, so that might still be good to get. So we can't use the coal sword. We've already got the mage mashers. We can't use the trident. We can't use the Jura, and we can't use the silver bow. I guess we'll get an ogre killer for safety. Even though, with that said, we're very close to getting a very good axe for our Berserker. It will be very soon. Because I was told about that as something that I absolutely should not miss, since we have a Berserker in our party. Alright, let's buy an extra 2 of these. And let's buy ourselves some more ninja suits. And some clothes that prevent silence that we can't equip, so it doesn't matter. So let's put on this green beret. It improves our strength and agility as well as our defense, which makes it amazing. And that increases our agility and makes us lighter on our feet. Actually, the ninja suit has the same defensive power as mithril armor. Oh, we should use that then. There's no point not using it. That means we have to buy another one. Actually, let's unequip that and find out how it measures up to the mithril helm. Oh, she can't use it anyway, it doesn't matter. I guess that's only for thieves. It is a green cap after all. A jaunty green cap. Yeah, the ogre killer isn't that much worse. And it has, and it's also effective against giants. So I guess we'll use that, even though the hit chance is going to be terrible. And then you can have the main gouge. So I want you to now use the Elven Mantle, so that you can continue to evade attacks. There we go, that's a pretty good setup we got going. Wait a second, was there something we could click over here with a plant? Oh no, it's just this guy, never mind. 500 years ago, our ancestors had a great civilization. And will it stand the test of time? The ancient ruins. Ain't no one allowed to go in there but then young folk nowadays, so don't pay no heed to nothing. See, what magic do you have? Oh, the ability to raise ourselves for free. Heal everyone in the party. So much good magic we could get, but we can't use any of it. Oh, it sucks not having a mage in our party. Like, the bard is technically a mage, in a way, just not in a useful way. Nah, there's nothing over there, sadly. Is there anything back here that we can do? Nope, never mind. Oh, wait a second. Is there an upstairs exit? Yeah, there is. Let's go have a chat to this lady up here. They say you can hear weird sounds coming from the ground on Crescent Island. Freaky. Oh, is there any point to coming here? Nope, absolutely no point. Well, I'm glad we did it. Let's get out of here. How much is the inn in this place? 30 gil. Oh, I didn't mean to actually say yes, but I guess we'll sleep anyway. Who knows, maybe there's an achievement for sleeping in every bed or something. Well, let's get going. Right, so we did hear that apparently if we stay still... Oh, bio soldiers! Hi guys! We got some big axes, well so have we. Hey, and we got a battle axe from them. I guess that's to be expected. Well, greet him to our axe, Lena. Did you just poison us? No, good. I think it just did bleed instead. I was about to say, if we just got poisoned with everyone, that would have been really annoying. Well, you know what we gotta do? We've gotta run away from the Scully to as fast as possible. Or we can flee. Thank you. Thanks, mate. So we're told to stay still. Wait, I think that just did what we did before. Okay, never mind. I thought that Incisor does even more damage. Let's just get out of here. I thought that other secret it mentioned was going to be some bonus chest we hadn't found. But it's just how you actually continue into the cave. So, never mind. I forgot to revive Lena, so we'll use a 10 since it's cheaper than using a Phoenix Down. Then again, if we use a Phoenix Down, she can get experience from this fight, so let's do that. So Phoenix Downs bring us back to life with a fraction of the health that we have as maximum health. Which at this point, since she has so much HP, is actually a good enough amount to survive a few attacks if she did get hit as soon as she got up. So that's why it's safe to revive her during a fight like that. Earlier on in the game, they would revive with like 50 HP or something, and that would have been really dangerous. Yeah, we've got some nice upgrades now. We're taking a lot less damage. Right, so we're just going to continue following this trail until we get to Crescent Island. Oh no, not you. Get out of here, bird. Well, sorry, Barts. I guess let's use another Phoenix Down. We'll just buy more the next time we're to town. We have quite a lot of money anyway, it's not a problem. Money's going to become a lot less of an issue to us as we continue due to all the stuff we're stealing. I really should have just used the tent, because everyone's low health anyway, never mind. We'll do it when we get to our destination. And our destination is not where we have to fight 3 of these enemies we can't hit. Man, I'm so glad that we're going towards the chicken knife so we don't have to worry about fleeing from fights. Right, so I believe while we're here, there's a special enemy we can fight. Also, here's the Black Chocobo Forest. Well, let's explore. I mean, you're a bit out of bounds, but apparently there's nothing here. I guess the Black Chocobos be a rare breed. So, just had a nice night's rest and healed ourselves back up. So, let's head to the town. So, in the next part, we're going to enter the town on Crescent Island. And we're also going to fight ourselves some really important fights on this island as well. Because there's a certain enemy in this location that's going to be invaluable to us since we're stuck with a Berserker for the rest of the game. But we'll get to see what that's all about in the next part. So, see you next time.